do you feel when you look at all of this in the lead up to Padmavati release?
It's just, Gundaism. It's absolutely violent Gundaism, and I really hope now states, has to take an action now. It's really high point now. Nobody can just, we live in a democracy. We live in a lawful land. Nobody can just come out and say, I'm going to do this to somebody, I'm going to behead, I'm going to chop off the nose. This is just beyond, I think, this is something, somebody has to take an action now, I think. Yeah.
Ansel, you've films having controversy is not new, but do you think this has gone too far?
Of course, it's gone too far because, somewhere we have allowed these elements to go scot-free. Somewhere the state seems to have patronized these elements. And, do you call these people torchbearers of a culture? What kind of culture is this that breeds threats of violence, of beheading, of maiming? And who are these people? I mean, they're ignorant buggers. Have they seen the film? Why are they creating such an uproar before even having seen the film? I think, enough is enough. And, this whole thing of passing the parcel that let the state governments decide and all that, I mean, that has to stop. The central government needs to take punitive action now.
As far as central government is concerned, Rajkummar, the latest to come is from the Ministry of Home Affairs. The Home Ministry is saying it's up to the state government because to maintain law and order is a state government kind of a thing. It comes under their prerogative. Now, if it is up to the state governments to provide security, do you think then it will be a responsible state government which needs to make sure a film like Padmavati releases?
Absolutely. I think it's their duty as creative people. We are making films under law. We're making films under the certified laws that are given to us, and we are following rules. And why it's the state government's duty to follow rules. And if Supreme Court has given the clearance, then why is state government not taking any action?
As a filmmaker, when you are faced with an issue like this, what would you do? Now it's the Home Ministry saying it's the state government's responsibility, and they can take a call whether the film releases in the state or not.
No. What should a filmmaker do? Our job is to make films. It's not an easy job to make films. It is not an easy job to release films. There are immense amount of pressures, creative, financial, and then you have all these extra constitutional authorities which go scot-free. And I mean, we give them too much of attention, honestly. We give them too much of attention. That's why, there is one outrageous statement after the other because the media just loves these buggers.
One last message to all the viewers out there, for those who are planning to watch Padmavati or not.
I'm sure everybody's trying to watch Padmavati, and I'm sure Bhansali sir is a really respected, one of the finest directors that we have in the country. And I'm sure his research is much more than most of the people who are, creating this violence in the state.
And Hansal, your message to filmmakers out there who are looking to recreate history going forward?
Well, we have to be fearless. I cannot give a message to my colleagues. As a filmmaker myself, I will say this motivates me, inspires me to be even more fearless. These kind of people need to be shut down with our films.
That's Hansal Mehta and Rajkummar Rao who are discussing Padmavati Rao. That is completely, going out of hand. Rajkummar, an actress being threatened like this, nose will be chopped off. You're an actor. You've been inside controversial films before as well. Shahid being one of them. How does it feel, when an actor like you looks at a fellow actress, a star, like they're going through something like that?
It's just plain stupid. You can just imagine the kind of mindset these people have. They're talking about another woman's legacy that you can't show or whatever, and they're talking about the same thing about the other woman.
Yeah, they're saying about how Deepika dances, the Rani doesn't used to dance, and Deepika is dancing in the movie.
Were they born in that era? Have they seen it? Do they have a video footage of anything? Have they seen the film? No, nothing.
Right. That's Rajkummar Rao's take as well. We also have a soundbite coming in of Karni Sena. Let's listen to that as well.
पद्मावती की जो एक्टरनी है, जो एक्ट्रेस है दीपिका पादुकोण, उसने कल बोला है कि फिल्म तो चल के रहेगी, आप भड़काने का काम मत करें। आप घी में ये जो जोत है, जोहर की ज्वाला, उसमें घी डालने का काम कर रहे हैं। और मैं कहना चाहता हूँ, हजारों साल पहले श्री राम के भाई लक्ष्मण ने इसी तरीके की एक आई थी राक्षसी, जिसने बार बार मना करने पे उन दोनों भाइयों को भड़काया था और उसका नाक काट के वो जवाब दिया था। क्षत्रिय कभी महिलाओं पे हाथ नहीं उठाता। पर अगर पद्मावती के नाम पे ये लोग भड़काने का काम बंद नहीं करेंगे तो दीपिका जी आप भी सुरक्षित रहिएगा। राजपूत क्षत्रिय हैं, हाथ नहीं उठाएंगे और सुरपंखा की तरह नाक काटना अभी छोड़ा नहीं है क्षत्रिय ने। ऐसा सबक सिखाएंगे कि समझ में आ जाए कि पूरे देश को कि हमें भड़काना, हमें गलत तरीके से दिखाना कितना महंगा पड़ सकता है इनको।
Right, but continue to track the Padmavati Rao. It's the fringe attacking Deepika right now. I have with me an actor from Bollywood and a filmmaker from Bollywood as well, Hansal Mehta and Rajkummar Rao. Rajkummar Rao, now you have the Maharashtra state government saying that they will take action against the likes of those who are openly threatening violence. A cinema hall is already vandalized and the film is yet to even release.
Yeah, you can just see what's going on. I'm very thankful to the state government if they are, just they've decided to do so. I think it's, as we were telling you earlier, it's high time now. Somebody has to do something and somebody has to take an action now.
Yeah, somebody has to take an action. Hansal, you have a Maharashtra state government now saying that's taking suo moto cognizance of this matter. If you are a filmmaker, would you then, in a situation like this, talk to state governments to make sure your film reaches the audience?
Well, I think as an industry, we need to talk to the governments and ensure that these kind of things don't happen every time we make a film. That we should not feel threatened. We are also, a filmmaker is also a citizen of the country and he has a right to security. He has a right to not feeling threatened. I mean, this is an open threat of terrorism.
There's also talk about too much creative liberties with portraying history. In that sense, do you think there is also the question of exercising enough discretion while portraying history?
Well, history, nobody can claim to own history because history is rewritten every time there is a new establishment. So, which version of history are we talking about?
That's the question, isn't it? Even when Deepika is trying to internalize and play Padmavati as an actress, and you've done that on so many characters, real life characters, and we're talking about a queen that exists at one point in time, a symbol for an entire community. In that sense, the kind of reactions you're getting, when you look at that, there's also the responsibility of the artistic community to make sure the portrayal of history and historical characters is accurate.
And I'm sure like Bhansali sir has done that. He is responsible enough to understand people's sentiments, and he's been doing it for many, many years now. So I'm very sure that whatever he has made, it's very graceful. It has done with a lot of aesthetic sense, and that's what I wonder about. These guys have not even seen the film; they've just seen the trailer, and nothing wrong has been shown in the trailer.
That's right. Nothing wrong has been shown in the trailer is the word coming from Rajkummar Rao. Rajkummar Rao, thank you so much for joining us here. And Hansal Mehta, thank you so much for coming in with your views. That's the latest as far as the Padmavati Rao is concerned. And with that, it's a short breather over here. Lots more coming up on the other side.